You better go up and take a chair. Oh, you're gonna get all you. Oh, thank you.
You better get your chair.
Hi, sweetie.
I see, I told you.
Yeah, you need a chair for the little ladies. That's right. Yeah. The big lady will stand. Thanks, honey. You're mussing my makeup, that's what you're doing.
I never thought you'd see this.
I never thought I would be here on this evening.
Nice, isn't it?
I thought it'd be home under calls watching 911. This is, was he sick today or what's the reason? Huh? I know he's sick. But in the head, that don't count.
She goes sit on.
You're going to sit here and make this.
You want a beer, bag lady?
Oh, God, no. Make it gas for beer. We heard that there was some relatives here from other places, and we heard that there was 3 sisters here, and 3 old sisters here. Say that again. I don't know. Somebody told me Bernie was the oldest. Damn old. But you look pretty foxy for a girl your age, I'm telling you. You even got toes like I do. I got ingrown toenails and toes are growing out the other side. Hemorrhoids, I got it all. Because you guys was up to no good when you was young, that's why. I see us here, Bernie, that one time you just started milking cows at 4 o'clock in the morning. And you milked on the other side. The wrong side, the other side. Oh, we just threw that in. Tell us a little bit about that, Bernie. Don't be looking under there. Where's Danny?
Where's Danny?
He crossed. Remember that joke? What's it look like now? Remember that?
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
Danny,
I know.
get Bud away from
This
this.
is how she crossed her legs.
Just put him
Yeah,
down.
where's the kids?
Just sit him down.
No, they're gone. She's okay and she won't get it. So what happened, Bernie, that time you milked at 4 in the morning? It said you was on a party and didn't get home till then.
But
Well, what happened? Did the cow get...
I didn't get any milk. I was milking, trying to milk, and I got on the wrong side. I got the bull.
Yeah, my bull don't like it either. Ooh, I bet you he was mad, huh? Huh? Did you get kicked? Did you get kicked? Huh? Ooh. That was bad. It said, Juddy's next? No, you're not next.
No, Marge.
No, Marge. She's right up there with Juddy. Of course, to hear her tell it, she's about 150. I don't know. She gets mixed up sometimes how old she is. It says in threshing, you must be the lazy one of the bunch. I got that figured out right now. It says you didn't want to do the dishes during threshing.
No.
And they were making you do it, and you wouldn't do it, you threw them on the floor and broke them, so you wouldn't have to. Well, that is the ultimate of lazy. Now, did you get in trouble?
Kind of.
I bet you did.
On my seat.
How many did you break before you got the whooping?
Oh, about 12.
How old are you? Oh, about 20. No, how old are you?
I suppose I was about 15.
150. Old enough to know that. About, just about your age shortly, huh? Pretty close.
Yeah,
You're
pretty
13?
close, not like Desi.
Desi, you wouldn't break no dishes, would you? Now, then there's that Chuddy. And now I don't know what this means, and Chuddy's going to have to. Says you used to ride that skinny horse.
Skinny?
A skinny
I
horse.
used to ride Skeeter and Tony. They both were pretty round.
I'm just reading my notes. Huh?
They were real pretty little
Oh,
ponies.
Skeeter was, well, this says skinny, no matter how you look at it. Skeeter's a skinny horse. Yeah, that's, and then you rode them, and then what happened? What was the scoop on
Oh, once I was riding Tony, he ran real fast. He was a real beautiful pony. And he caught his leg in the fence.
Yeah.
And he threw me over the fence. And he cut his leg way, and he had stitches taken in it. I had to come up and take stitches.
Oh, and what happened to you?
Nothing really happened to me. I just jumped up and
Just like you do now, just flip it and
plot.
plot
I rode him home with a sore leg. Scared to tell my brother that was his prize horse.
Oh,
Which was Donald.
Donald. And but everything turned out for the best.
Yeah, it all turned out.
Look at him, not hardly a wrinkle.
We just can't see him.
If you guys would fatten up, well, you'd have less wrinkles. Look about me. You know, one time I had a lot of wrinkles one time too, and me and my friends, we was sitting around talking about it, you know, and I said, you know, how I'd like to get rid of them wrinkles because nobody wants wrinkles. So then they said they heard there was this new doctor down at Bismarck, and then, you know, that he did the surgery, that there was no cutting. They didn't cut you at all. They just fixed it up, and it was guaranteed for life. So I tell you what, I went right down there the very next day to Bismarck to that doctor. And I said, what is this technique you do? And he said, well, all we do is insert this screw in the top of your head. And then, you know, when you get a wrinkle, you just give it a little crank, and it just sucks them wrinkles right out. Guaranteed to last a lifetime. So I said, well, do it to me right now, because I tell you what, I didn't want to be wrinkled. So he did the surgery, and then I'd wake up in the morning, and I'd give that little crank, and it sucked them wrinkles out, you know. And things were going really good till I woke up that one morning a couple months later. And I had 2 great big bags under my eyes. And I was so stinking mad, I tell you what. I called that doctor right up and I said, listen, doctor. I said, I have these big bags under my eyes, and you said that was going to last me all my life. He said, well, Percy, get down here. We'll check it out. So I tell you what, I jumped right in my car and down to Bismarck I went. I marched right in that office. I said, look at these great big bags under my eyes. She said, Percy, them ain't bags. Them are your boobs. And if you keep cranking on that thing, you're going to have a mustache pretty soon. I tell you, if you have that technique, don't be cranking so much. You know, did I tell you how, you know, I used to be quite heavy at one time, too. Did I tell you how I lost all this weight?
Oh.
Oh, nothing from the Phoenix action. It's my story. I'll tell it if you want. And holding up your hind end. And I got to stand up for this one. Oh. You know, I did have a big weight problem at one time. As you can see, I'm quite svelte now, aren't I? Well, I have a little bloat tonight, but tomorrow I'll be okay. Anyway, I went to the doctor and I said, doctor, you got to put me on the diet. He said, Percy, he said, I put you on every diet there's known to mankind and you won't stick to it, none of them. I said, well, I'm desperate. Yes, please, please put me on the diet. He said, well, I only have one more diet. It's not a very nice diet, but it's all I got left. I said, well, what is it? He said, well, you can have any kind of food you want. But instead of taking it by mouth, you have to insert it up your rectum. I thought, well, okay. So I went home and I started right in because I want to lose, you know. And things were going really good till that corn on the cob that one night. Oh. So if you do this diet, no corn on the cob, because, ooh, that's bad. Cleans out your hemorrhoids, though. Anyway, 3 months later, this is just how I look. Can you believe it? You can clap. I said you could clap. Anyway, I went back for my 3-month checkup, and I went back in there and I said, oh, doctor, how you think I look? He said, well, Percy, you look pretty good. He said, but are you sure you're all right? I said, well, yeah, I'm all right. Why you say? He said, well, you seem just a little bit nervous. I said, not a dang bit. I'm not. I feel good. Look how I look. He said, well, are you sure? I said, what are you getting at? He said, well, you seem to develop a little nervous tick. I said, what do you mean tick? He said, well, you're swinging your hips back and forth. Oh, I said, you don't mind if I chew gum, do you? So anyway, I got rid of the wrinkles and I got rid of the fat, Taylor, maybe you wanted to swing a little. I would rather swing than look at me. What else was I going to tell you guys about? I told you some things about me, but let's see. I just got to look because I came unprepared. I tell you about doing them. You're all Catholic, aren't you? Right. Yeah. And them 3 nuns got drunk. They wanted to drink, and it was against the town ordinance that they could buy any alcohol. So they just thought it would be fun to try and drink to see what it would be like once. So they thought, well, how are we going to get that booze, So they decided they were going to go and tell the bartender, hi, you're not swinging.
Taylor, go. Now.
Anyway, they were going to tell that bartender that they needed the booze, the whiskey, because Mother Superior had a constipation problem. So they went in there all right, and the bartender said, can we have a chug of whiskey? And the bartender said, no, it's against the ordinance to serve you. They said, yeah, but that's because Mother Superior has a constipational problem. So then he sold it to them then. Then about a couple hours later, that bartender got off duty, and he went outside, and there was them 3 nuns just drunk as skunks up against the wall. He said, sister, you told me that was because Mother Superior had a constipational problem. You lied. She said, well, she'll sure shit when she sees us. We did it. We're having a good time. My dress is just too short. As long as them men stay over here and I stay over here, everything's going to be all right. What else are we going to talk about? Did I tell you about the old Elena fixing fence?
No.
Didn't I tell you? I got to stand up. There, I got to stand up, This is a visual thing. Only Elena there's fixing. Leave it there. Only Elena there's fixing fence one time, and Lena was way down there by the pig, and Ole was down there, and Ole forgot his hammer. Didn't I tell you that the other night? I don't think so. Anyway, I can't remember. We've been together so much kissing and everything, We kiss a lot. Anyway, Ole forgot his hammer. He was way down there, and he couldn't. So he thought, well, I'll just motion to Lena to get me the hammer. So he yelled really loud, Lena! He said, I need the hammer. Lena got it. She said, he thought, well, what the heck? She must not have quite understood what I was trying to tell. So he yelled again, Lena, I need the hammer. Lena nodded. She said, well, finally, Ole went down there. He said, Lena, what in the heck? Didn't you understand what I said? I said, I need the hammer. She said, I know what you said. Well, he said, what in the hell was you doing? She said, I told you. You left it in the toolbox, you asshole. There's them boys. Whoopee. There's boys here.
Both you guys go
We
play.
gotta clean up our act here.
Hurry up.
Who's here?
Taylor, peanut porcupine out behind the bin. Look and see
Oh,
what's there.
well, I was
Jamie.
gonna later on teach you about, because you're all legal now.
That's Taylor.
Taylor. Taylor, go run and check on Darren's pickup. Just go run out there.
A little bit better because you might want to find a man, you three. Well, you just. Oh, no, it's not just you three.
No,
Clara and Diane, and well, the rest are pretty much. Well, Desiree. Desiree, sure. And the rest of us are pretty much. Corey, yeah, Corey. Well, Corey's kind of. But we'll help you learn him. We'll help you learn him right in. You know, get a big rock on your finger by learning how to. Well, let's just do it. Corey and Desiree, will you go over there? Diane, all in that corner right here. Desiree and Corey, and Diane, scoot over. No, you can't move. Oh,
Yeah, Shani, you got it.
did you notice that all three of them had their cameras on their lap? Yeah, I see that. They're all just
Donnie, take my camera right there.
could be there.
What?
That's my camera right there.
Okay,
Where,
now,
here?
ladies.
Yeah.
I know that you're all probably, would like a man in your life, and some of you have to get one really fast. We have no time to mess around. Some of you can mess around a little bit, and some we got to take serious action. Anyway, there is 3 types of kisses. Now I'm going to teach you guys how to do it, and what I do, you're going to do. Okay? There's 3 ways of kissing, and it's going to help you get a man. If you really pay attention to my lesson that I'm going to give you.
This is Desiree.
Okay, this will help you, Desiree. The first type of kiss is kind of a morning kiss. You know, if you give a man and you give him a little kiss goodbye after they go off to work, and you want to get one that has money. Don't mess around for lobbyists. Get one that has the money. So we can play bingo and go to the limo down to the train. That's the most important thing. Okay, here's the first type of kiss. Now you look. It's kind of a double peck thing, and I'm going to show you, and then you're going to try it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Watch my lips. Peaches. So it's kind of a double peck thing. You shut out your lips and peaches. Peaches. Okay, I'm going to come. Oh, they're in a hurry. I know you're in a really big hurry. Oh, wait a minute. Keep going. Let me at least count to 3 first. So we can do it all together. Are you ready? Yeah. Marge is ready. You did really good, by the way. 1, 2, 3. Peaches. Oh, that ain't very good. I want to really hear. Now, Desiree, come on. These people 60 years older than you are, they're overtaking you. You got young, pliable lips that should be really working. Okay, I'm going to try it one more. Give you one more chance.
How many more you want?
1,
That's enough.
2, 3. Peaches. Well, that's better. That's better. Now, we're advancing to the second type of kiss. This is not quite as hard, but it's a little longer. And this is kind of an afternoon thing. You know, and all of this thing progresses into the night, but this is after you're married. You know, I'm trying to get things...
After you're married.
Well, I'm trying to get things to progress into the nighttime, and you know, you can't do certain things until you're married. You know what I'm talking. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You should sit it on that chair.
Okay, because that isn't good. I know I did it once and didn't get me too proud. I ended up with a house full of kids and an old man to be married to. I don't know. Anyway, that's what happened. But I'm happy anyway. But that's what happens when you in advance. So don't do it in advance. Here we go, watch it. We're getting way off the subject. Here's the second one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Prunes. Oh, they're
Daddy's sooner.
See, now in a hurry. On the count of 3, just stick them out like you got them, girls. 1, 2, 3. Prunes. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay, now, this third kiss is the hardest kiss of all, but it will get you a man. I tell you, if you learn it, It's quick and it's fast, but it's the most fun. Are you ready?
Yep.
Ready? Watch my lips. Alfalfa!
Come on, Johnny, let's see you do it. Can you get a picture of
I'll
her
show you
doing
one more time because
Oh, yeah, that is. I'll show you one more time. Alfalfa!
I don't want to kiss that way.
Well, I'll do it anyway because you never know. Are you ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3, stick them out like you got them, girls. 1, 2, 3.
I didn't see Bernie do it.
Johnny, what would you say that wasn't alfalfa? Johnny was talking Chinese.
Put your hands down.
Here, we'll slow it down just a hit. We'll slow it down a little. Johnny, you gotta slow it down a little.
Why don't you practice with Johnny?
Johnny, you'd kill a man if you did that. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alfalfa! Now you're ready for men. That's what you're ready. Oh, Johnny, you had that thing just a going. Oh, let me see. I gotta see, but did I tell you we can talk about black boys because there's none here, right?
Yeah.
3 little black boys arguing which of their dads was the blackest. What was that?
That's a dog.
Dog.
Oh, that's enough. Okay, they're arguing which of their dads was the blackest. The first little black boy said, "My dad's so black when he cuts his arm, the blood just runs out black." Second little black boy said, "That ain't nothing." He said, "My dad's so black when he farts, there's soot in his shorts." Third little black boy said, "That ain't nothing. My dad's so black, we put him in the hospital for hemorrhoid surgery. We had to roll him in flour, wait till he farted just to find his asshole." Now that's pretty black. What else? Only Lena and Sven. Sven, he had this garden, and it was such a nice garden. And the tomatoes were so darn ripe and red and nice. And Lena said, "Sven, how do you get them tomatoes to be so nice and ripe?" And he said, "Well, it's a secret, Lena." He said, "But what I do is about midnight when the moon is full," he said, "I come in my garden stark naked with nothing on." And he said, "Them tomatoes, they get so embarrassed, they just blush." She said, "I wonder if that would help if I would do that." Well, he said, "I don't know, but you could try." So then that night, then she did it all right. She went out there stark naked. Next day, Sven come over and he said, "How did that go, Lena? Did your tomatoes right enough?" She said, "Well, no, them tomatoes didn't help the tomatoes, but them cucumbers are sure standing straight on them." I heard that one time these 3 sisters said their husbands, they were having breakfast together at a restaurant. And Bernie's Tommy said, "Pass the sugar, sugar." Well, Art couldn't be outdone by that. You know, he had to do something romantic, so he said, "Pass the honey, honey." Well, you know Ralph, the old prankster that he was, but he couldn't be outdone. So he said to Marge, "Pass the bacon, pig." Marge, you remember what that is? Oh, isn't that something how that was? Well, on that note, I'm going to sing you guys an old song, and then I have to go to the bathroom after. Because, you know, I got them old kidneys, and they're not very good. I don't know what it is. Everything needs to be fixed up. You know, when you're young, you got everything going for you. When old, everything sinks. You know, the boobs go, when you're young, you got bust, waist, hips. When you're old, you got boob, belly, button, boob. Everything falls, and don't laugh because things fall on you guys. guys too.
Oh?
Just don't do it on the women. And then I'll go, yeah. We know what happens to them, don't we? That's all right. It don't fall soon enough as far as I'm concerned. You know, if that would fall, we'd have more time to play bingo. Now we gotta do that so we can go play. Oh, no, are you guys learning all this? This is how your life goes. You bribe with, you know, you bribe and then you get paid and then you go play bingo. It's kind of a business. And then you lie and tell them you only spent $10. Oh, these are the days of our life. Where was we? What was we talking about? Oh, did I tell you that North Dakota weather and menopause have a lot in common? Now, I am sure you three have been through, well, 4 have been through menopause.
I think so.
Now, if anyone you say you haven't, I'll say you're a liar. Anyway, North Dakota weather and menopause have a lot in common. First you're hot, then you're cold, then you feel all hailed out, and then pretty soon everything dries up. Is that about how it is, girl? Okay, before I go to bed, huh?
Pretty dry up.
Oh,
Don't you think so? You're a year older than me. I'm from Wyoming and then dry up there.
Whoa, I guess you know. And I was trying to teach you how to kiss. Well, anyway, before we go, I'm going to sing this old song because it reminds me of you girls. And it reminds me to say that you got to be sure blessed that you had such a wonderful life with sisters and brothers that you have, sister-in-laws and family, and all the memories you have, and how much fun it is to get together. And you better come back in 6 months, because we got more laughing to do. Anyway, this song reminds me of you guys. So I'm going to try and sing it with no music, and it might be whatever, but this is how it goes. And you know the song. Marge knows the song. Oh, yeah. We have been gay, going our way. Life has been beautiful. We have been young. After you've gone, life will go on. Like a song we have sung. When I grow too old to dream, I'll have you to remember. And when I grow too old to dream, your love will live in my heart. So kiss me, my sweet, and so let us part. 'Cause when I grow too old to dream, your love will live in my heart. Your love will live in my heart. That's you guys. Well, in 6 months we'll be back and we'll have more
And you'll
fun.
have some more new ones, huh?
Well, I
We
hope
like
so.
the old ones, too. Susie, tell a few of those Venus stories. These other guys.
Well, how about if I go to the bathroom and clean up, then we'll tell some. Because I'm telling you, this thing's hotter than the pepper jelly roll. So I'll go clean up, then we'll come back and where's the coffee on?
On.
Oh, I
You bet.
need to get something out of my trunk, you know, that has my cleaner upper in it.
Thanks, Suze.
Oh,
Do you want to
It's in the trunk.
Susie, you want to say hi to Charlene and Janice and Stan?
Charlene and Janice and
Stan
Stan
And Stanley?
and Stanley.
and Kim and Rusty and
Kim,
all the whole
Rusty,
bunch.
All the whole bunch.
Alyssa and David.
Alyssa and David.
Grandma says hi.
And Joe.
Cam and Joe. And whoever else is out there.
This is a bag lady from Wilton, North Dakota.
Yes, I am. Thank you. Am I going to be like on TV or anything?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Where's this going?
probably to California and
Okay, I'm gonna
Wyoming.
stick out my bosom then.
Okay.
Girls, they show cleavage when out there. I'll try out my dress.
Thank you very much. And to your left.
Oh, is this pretty in here? Hi, Diana.
Hi, Taylor. Say hi.